Being a cat has its good sides, but food isn't one of them. Even Mr. Huber, who's really smart about lots of other things, eats stuff you wouldn't believe. Take my word for it. Getting your paws on something a kid would eat is no joke. That's why I could scarcely believe my eyes.
There, my little ones. Wait for Papa while he gets the whipped cream.
Wow! Incredible!
Billy, my lad, I think perhaps you'd better not...
I don't care if cats don't eat pastries.
It's not that. It's... Him!
He's catching up!
This way! Lovely jump, a superb extension, a born steeplechaser. Oh dear. The youngsters of today are so jaded. Do you expect an encore after a show like that?
It's not that, Mr. Hubert. It's just that I'm sick of running from things.
Ah, just remember what the poet says, Billy. He that meows and runs away lives to meow another day.
Are you sure that's what he said? I wish I was a boy again. If some stupid dog chased me, I'd set the dog catcher on him.
Cats are more than capable of dealing with such stupid creatures, I assure you.
Yeah, if they can run fast enough.
Huh? Why, I remember when I was a lad no bigger than you. I was beating my way across the trackless savannas of Bremerhaven in search of the headwaters of the Liverpool Canal, when suddenly... Honestly. Bad dog!
Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
I fixed the huge beast with my hypnotic eye as it wriggled submissively. Wretched cur, prepare to meet your...
Hi, fellas!
Ah!
Goodness, you boys are jumpy. What you need is a nice snack.
Food? Did you say food?
What kind of snack?
Fresh lobster at Grossmeyer's.
I haven't had lobster since I was a boy. How can we get it fresh instead of out of the garbage can?
It's a tradition. When the first lobster of the season comes in, Grossmeyer cooks up the littlest ones for us.
Now, when I was a lad, the lobsters were the most extraordinary size. Often, when the spring evenings were fine, we young cats would venture forth onto the treacherous sands of the Bay of Bengal, armed with little more than great knobby clubs known as lobster swatters. Well, we would get out there with these lobsters.
There you are, my dears. Your very own lobster dinner.
This is delicious! Can't wait.
Still too hot, eh? Well, don't worry. They'll cool off soon enough.
A fit morsel for the descendant of Bast, cat goddess of the pharaohs.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Well, well, if it isn't our feisty young friend, Billy.
It sure is. And how come you're hogging all the lobster?
Hogging? My, what rude language for a little alley cat to use to his elders.
Are you gonna let him get away with this, Mr. Hubert?
Who? Me? Of course not, lad. See here, Sanctifer. You know perfectly well that Grossmeyer's lobster feast is meant for all the cats in the neighborhood.
That was then, gutter snipe. This is now. Boys! That's the trouble with trash like you, Hubert. You can't appreciate genius even when it's right in front of your face.
Well, the only thing in front of my face is a one-eyed flea taxi.
Too bad you don't have better manners, scum. Because from now on, no one eats around here without my seal of approval. My assistants will be collecting the scraps from all the neighborhood restaurants. And after I've had first pick, the rest of you can eat. Take care of him, boys.
Mr. Hubert!
Don't even think about it, Pipsqueak.
No, Billy, let him go.
Excellent advice.
Gosh, Mr. Hubert, why didn't you use your hypnotic eye on them?
I think Mr. Hubert needs some peace and quiet, Billy.
Nonsense, my dear. The youngster has a perfectly legitimate question. Billy, the answer is simplicity itself. Hubert's hypnotic hex, as this technique is known to scholars, is only effective on creatures of the lowest and most brutish mentality.
Oh, you mean...
Precisely. Dogs. Now, Sanctifus thugs are almost as stupid as dogs, but not quite. So I held back from giving them the full power of my...
Billy!
Episode of the smash hit new series Danger Cat, starring that fearless feline Lothario.
Hey, it's Danger Cat! It's Lothario. He plays Danger Cat.
Gosh, that Lothario is so handsome.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
I'm a private eye. They call me Danger Cat, but right now you couldn't prove the danger part of me.
It seemed like this town was deader than tea time at a taxidermist. If we didn't get some work soon, we were gonna have to stop eating that ritzy canned stuff.
Stuff and hit the trash cans.
Hey, boss.
Don't tell me, Shiva. The postman brought us more coupons for free kitty crunchies.
No, boss. It looks like we got us a client.
Well, don't just stand there, babe. Send them in.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm very pleased to meet you.
Likewise, I'm sure, Mr.
Baghdad. Jules Baghdad.
Grab a pew, Baghdad, and tell me what I can do for you.
I'm certain that the Fat Cat has already been in touch with you. And I'm prepared to pay double whatever he offered.
Do tell. And just why would you want to do a thing like that?
Don't try to play games with me, sir. I know you have the Maltese gerbil.
Oh, you do you? Well, let me tell you what I know, Baghdad. I happen to know for a fact that the Maltese gerbil is...
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute! They can't do that! How am I gonna find out how it ended?
How what ended, Billy?
Who cares?
Wait a minute. You didn't understand one word of that, did you?
Not a syllable.
Who cares?
Then I better explain. You see, Lothario is Danger Cat, and he is... And that's as far as they got. How am I gonna find out how it ended?
My dear young friend, any cat, however primitive his or her critical abilities, could tell you exactly how it ended.
They could?
Mere child's play. First, Baghdad threatens this so-called Danger Cat. Then Danger Cat throws Baghdad out of his office and goes to seek the Maltese gerbil himself. Then, this fat cat sends out his thugs to work Danger Cat over. I'll teach you, you contemptible scallywags. The name's Hubert, licensed to meow.
Mr. Hubert! Mr. Hubert, are you all right?
What hit me?
Gosh, Mr. Hubert, are you all right?
Who are you calling Hubert, Baghdad? You're speaking to Danger Cat, you wretched little tick, and don't you forget it. And you and me and the babe there are going to find the Maltese gerbil.
Uh-oh.
Come on, you two, we haven't got all night.
He thinks he's Danger Cat. If we don't snap him out of it, he's gonna get into trouble.
I don't know if we should. It's kind of like sleepwalking.
What's that?
If somebody gets up and walks around while they're still asleep, and you wake them up, it could give them the fits.
I guess that means we'll have to humor him until he comes around.
Let's go! All right, Baghdad, do you want this Maltese gerbil or not?
Gosh, Mr. Danger Cat, why don't we just forget about it?
Right. Malted gerbils sound disgusting anyhow.
Listen, you pusillanimous popinjay. When you put Danger Cat on a case, you don't just say, let's forget it. Got it?
I guess so, sir.
You're so big and strong, Danger Cat. Why don't we find a nice secluded trash can and have some dinner together?
Later, baby. Right now, we've got work to do. Okay, the coast's clear. Come on.
Come on where, Mr. Danger Cat?
Look, I like you, Baghdad. You can skip the mister with me. As for where, just use your eyes. The clues will lead us right to it.
Clues? But Danger Cat, there aren't any.
Eureka! I knew we were on the right track. You see that?
It's one of those rubber bones like dogs have, right?
Not just any rubber bone. It's a signal bone, Baghdad. The kind used by the mystic brotherhood of bow wows.
Are you sure you wouldn't like a little nap or something?
Huh. Dames. Come on, you two! And be careful. The assassins of the Mystic Order have been tracking the Maltese gerbil all the way from their temple in the ancient walled city of Bahrain.
Wow! Look at that! Boy, do I love that kind of icing!
Pull yourself together, Baghdad.
I thought it was yous guys. I'd been hoping I'd see yous again.
It was only a matter of time till I found you, Bow Wow.
Hey, what are yous doing with my bone?
This is the last link in a chain of evidence that will send you to the pound for life.
What?
Unless, that is, you feel like telling us what you know about the fat cat and his interest in the Maltese gerbil.
What are yous, a wise guy or something?
I'm the one that asks the questions around here. Grab the cake. It's evidence.
Sure thing, Danger Cat.
Get out of there! Gotcha! Come back with my cake!
have some icing.
Masters of deception, those mystic bow-wows. Now, that one will be passing himself off as a cake, and before his next victim knows it, pow! It'll be too late.
Danger Cat, I'm getting awful tired. Couldn't we rest a little?
I'm getting sick and tired of your belly aching, Baghdad. You expect me to take all the risks, and you take the Maltese gerbil when I'm not looking, is that it? You see who I see, Sheba?
I sure do. It's those awful thugs of Sanctifers.
Sanctifer, eh? So that's what the fat cat calls himself these days. Come on, you two!
Come on, Queenie. We'll find some way to stop him.
The fat cat's up to his old tricks, all right. He figured he'd throw up a smoke screen by using the mystic bow-wows to do his dirty work. But he can't fool Danger Cat.
Say, Danger Cat, maybe we should go looking for that bow wow with the cake.
Right, and see if he can tell us what Fat Cat is up to.
Quiet! We've got him.
That's super! What do you say we go have a treat at Grossmeyer's to celebrate?
Food again? Is that all you can think of? Besides, there's some kind of problem with Grossmeyer's. Something Danger Cat has to take care of. Now, come on! Watch your step. Fat Cat's bound to have the place booby-trapped. I've tracked this scoundrel across all 14 continents, through the impenetrable forest of the Sahara, the teeming slums of Monte Carlo, the icy wastes of Milan, and now, at last...
Well done,
Shh.
lads. You've brought old Sanctifer a nice bit of tuck. Why didn't I think of this restaurant scheme before? Filet de boeuf braisé Prince Albert. And a succulent morsel of Canton rôti l'Alsacien. Ah, superlative. And what's this? Marzipan, my favorite sweet.
Hold it right there, Fat Cat!
Oh no! Let's get him out of here!
Shh! Let's wait till we're sure we can help.
After all these months, the flea bag hotels, the double crosses, the shootouts in dark alleyways. There it is, the Big Meow.
What on earth are you talking about, you imbecile? And where did you get that revolting hat?
Don't act dumb with me, Fat Cat. I played marimbas on your teeth back in the Berrytown Casbah, and I can do it again. The Maltese gerbil, Fat Cat. What we've all been chasing from Yonkers to Vladivostok.
Get rid of this lunatic.
Look out!
Bring back my candy pig.
Catch it, Baghdad!
What's going on down there? And don't come back, you pesky felines!
Now, if we only knew where Mr. Hubert was.
He said Danger Cat had to take care of the problem at Grossmeyer's, remember?
Come on, let's go!
Here you are, my friends. Your little closing time snack.
Oh, look at that!
such polite kiddies, waiting for each other to begin.
All right, out of the way.
Forget it, fat cat.
Stay where you are. I'll take care of this cretin myself.
In your dreams, lard lips. It's time I showed you who's boss in this burg.
Yes, why don't you?
And the winner says who gets to eat first, right?
Fine with me.
Call me Danger Cat.
Uh-oh. This is where we came in.
Well, do something. Mr. Hubert, look out!
Mr. Hubert,
Are you
wake up!
What hit me? And where did this vulgar hat come from?
Mr. Hubert, you're all right!
Well, of course. Hubert is always all right. Hello, what's this?
It's, some kind of candy, Mr. Hubert.
Not bad. As the poet says, never look a gift pig in the mouth. Just as I said, dog control is mere child's play.